And now, sports. Pete Johnson and Ann Carlon joined the sports department in the 70s and had the great experience of working for Salty Saul Fleshman and Andy Hardy. Please welcome to the stage Pete Johnson and Ann Carlon, ladies and gentlemen.
Get ready with these. We're going to get these going later.
Oh boy. This is what happens when you have too much sports. The endeavor of being in too many sports activities, like fly fishing and darts. Ladies and gentlemen, our first sports director was back in 1955. He was Guy Bagley, and he had the motto, remember, whether you win or lose, be a good sport. Well, in 1957, a whirlwind arrived in Salty Saul Fleshman. And I tell you, already he was a legend back then. He was a radio broadcaster, also a news reporter for the Tampa Tribune, Tampa Times. And Saul was known for his fishing expertise. He created Salty Saul's Best Bet, telling anglers where to aim their boats.
So in 1962, Saul hired a very brilliant young man that we both got to work with, Andy Hardy. And he became an unbeatable team, and we also did some crazy stunts with Andy and Saul, and a lot of good times. It was the greatest job ever. Andy took over sports director for Saul, and then he was succeeded in 1995 by Chip Carter, and Chip retired a couple of years ago, and now Scott Smith is sports director. So we've only had 4 in the sports department.
That's amazing. You know, Ann, you were one of the very first females in broadcasting here in the Bay Area. The first women sportscasters and anchors were hired during the early 70s. In news, it was Leslie Chazelle, and she was a pioneer. And on the news side and in sports, Sherry Taylor, and followed by you.
Yes, and it was interesting. There weren't many of us. There were only 6 women sportscasters in the country, and we're the ones that went to court to make sure women could get in the locker room. Big mistake, but we did it. Some crazy times in there, that's for sure. But we prevailed, and now women are on the sports waves all over the world.
That's right. The sports department was, we covered the entire gamut of professional sports here in the Bay Area, and boy, it grew and grew and grew. Soccer, wrestling, of course, football, and 2 of the biggest stories were the Super Bowl wins for the Bucks. Let's take a look at that coverage.
Celebrations springing up around town, and Ybor City is not like Brandon or anywhere else along Del Mabry.
It's a party place usually on Friday, Saturday night anyhow, but now it is on Sunday night.
Let's just show you the folks. It's going to be one of those nights.
I'll tell you right now, you can't hear him, but I've got people back in Tampa in my ear, and literally Dale Mabry is crazy. Ybor City has exploded. You guys are going to get one heck of a reception when you go home tomorrow.
And here we are on the waters of the Hillsborough River enjoying an epic celebration, a very Tampa-centric celebration.
You can see Tom Brady's boat is that beautiful blue boat. Good job, Mark.
Thank you, thank you. Congratulations to your champions, Super Bowl winners, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, let's have some fun here. We're going to carry on a legendary contest of Where Am I? And Saul started this a number of years ago. Gosh, this has been 2 or 3 decades, as I recall. And we're going to be playing, showing a film location of viewers would mail in their guesses, hoping to win a Zebco rod and reel. Well, Ann?
We've got something better. We have some variety of things that people have given us, the creative folks who've gone on to write books, do CDs, posters from the creative department. Mike House has donated. So we've got some great prizes, and we want you to use this, watch the video, write your name and where you think it is, and we're going to run around and collect them all and do a drawing. So good luck.
And I won't give you the answer during the signing in. Do you know where that is? Where am I? Go ahead and start filling out the blanks. And ladies and gentlemen, please do not use crayons. Please print.
While you're working on that, I'll show you some of these beautiful artworks. This is what we've got, so I mean, yep.
Thank you, Mike House.
Very lovely.
Beautiful work.
We've got Ernie Lee CDs. We've got, what else we got? Jack Harris and his wife have books. Yeah.
We're gonna pour them all into
Let's
here.
bring Carol and Christy up. Yeah. Ladies?
These are part of our reunion committee. That's Carol Gregory over there. That's my sister Shawn. I'm gonna mention them a little later. But Carol's been on the reunion committee every time. Okay, they're all going in the same popper.
Okay, oh, Ryan, would you play the answering? Okay, the winner of the first painting here
So Mike House Creative Services.
is Lisa B. Lisa.
The original.
And I think the gentleman that wins this is going to love it when he goes back to Dallas, Texas, Tim Smith.
I feel like Vanna White.
Yeah, and you look at two. You do such a good job. All right, the third painting, and this is LaDonna Mindel. I think Jewel McGee remembers this car too. Jewel, you win. Again, Mike House, those are beautiful. Okay, our next prizes.
Ooh, Jack Harris. Thank you so much for donating your book. This one's unwrapped.
And see if you autograph it.
And you'll autograph it. Thank you.
Where is it?
Jack's right over there, and I believe it's Sam Hollenbeck. Come on, Sam.
This is a cookbook that Jack and Joy wrote together.
There's a half a section, half of the book is how to put on an apron. And it's won by Jack Harris. No, seriously. Bill Sharon, you're on the Price is Right. And have it autographed by Jack Harris.
This is the Florida Cracker cookbook. And I love this. This is great.
Marilee Miller, come on up, Marilee.
And the last one's from Joy Harris and the Sunshine State of Cooking.
Kay Masario.
Our next donations are from Rick Rollins, and very impressive. And Rick's in the back. Thank you very much, sir.
Let's mention also that Rick has his own store at the West Shore Plaza. It's called Rick Cardo's.
Thank you.
Lynn Frieda.
Another beautiful Rick Rollins gift. Gorgeous.
And next winner is Holly Bird.
Candle from Ybor City. From Rick Rollins.
Craig Davidson.
Greg Davidson.
Craig.
This is the employee reunion 2 DVD set given away from 2005.
Christy Anderson, or Christy Yang.
Hey.
I showed that to Christy earlier, and she says, I didn't know this existed. And I said, well, so now she's got one.
That was the first year.
Okay, this is the Ernie CD.
Okay.
Billy Bowles, come on up. Billy, I know, has some great stories of Andy Hardy and fishing. The winner is Paul T. And I believe our last prize, David R. And Charlie, you're up. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And Charlie, you're up. Thank you.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.